They left me in the fucking car. They left me in the car for 4 hours. I will never forget that shit in my entire life. This is super story. Good food and something. You gotta. At that time, right, when something like that is happening to you, you know, my sense was not working.
Stories. Turn up. Story. 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 Story.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is the Odditty. Well, my name is Sophie, but everyone calls me the Odditty. And this video, people have been asking me, Sophie, do story times, Sophie, do story times. And I'm just like, yo, the stories I have are sad. Like, they're sad, but at the same time, they're mad because people used to move mad, okay? So I have my AirPods on because people have been like, where's your AirPod? The enemies of progress have been saying your AirPod has misplaced. No, it hasn't. It's right here. He's right here. And I didn't want to put on any makeup today. If the quality is bad, I'm sorry. I'm using my iPhone. I didn't want to put on any makeup. I literally was sleeping and I just thought about this story and I was like, this is a story time I can tell. But I had to call one of my other friends and was like, sister, did this really happen to us? She was like, Sophia, it did. Oh, Sophia, I did. And we recanted the story from beginning to end just to make sure I wasn't dreaming it. And she told me exactly what happened and I was like, I knew it. It was a madness. All right, so let's just get into this story. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? You are not ready. Are you ready? Say ready. Say ready. Go and bring your wine. Go and bring your wine. Go and bring your popcorn if you want. Go and bring your... it's not wine. It's water. I forgot to have a Muslim mother. But go bring your wine and let's get ready. Let's tell this story the right way. The Oddity way. Okay? Okay. That girl was a demon. Do you know what a demon is?
You know what a demon is? You know what a demon is?
That's what she was. All right, so to get this video started, they're going to be two main characters and I'm terrible at storytelling, so just try to follow up, okay? So there are two characters that are really important to this story. I'll name one Queen and I'll name the other one Princess, okay? Let me adjust this shall well, okay? So there's Queen and there's Princess. So I was really close with Princess. Princess was my best friend, okay? Like, Princess was a person that I cooked every weekend with. We literally are connected. Like, she cannot leave me, I cannot leave her. We can fight till that kingdom come, but that girl is not going anywhere. Okay, so me and Princess were really close, but Princess was doing engineering, right? I feel like people who know me will know who these people are, which is fine, but Princess was doing engineering and I just wasn't doing engineering. I was doing art, so we rarely got to see each other when school really started. This was all in undergrad, so I remember like starting to like lose the connection with Princess because she was always just so busy. Princess now is gonna make a new friend though. I don't know, Santa. Princess has her own drama with this babe, let me just tell you that. So Princess's story is on the other side of it, but Princess met Queen and they became really close and I started feeling left out. That's my friend. I saw her first, she was my friend. But I remember like just feeling like, oh, Princess doesn't have my time anymore, what's going on? But then after some time, Princess was like, yo, like just be friends with her, like she's cool, she's sweet, all of that stuff. I was like, I don't know. So let's get started. So Queen was just like, okay, like she really wants to be friends with me too because I'm really close with Princess, let's start hanging out. But yo, let me tell you something about me. I don't know how to go to other people's place. If you're Nigerian or you grew up with a black parent, you don't go to sleepovers, you don't go to all these things. And my mother was very strict, so I never used to go to sleepovers. I hated being in people's spaces. Like, I like my space. You don't get it. I like my space. I hate when people are in my space. So she would always ask, like, let's do sleepovers. I should come around, let's cook for me. I don't used to eat other people's food too. Like, you're African, you don't do all these things. It's not by us. It's not by us. So she would always say, like, I should come over to eat for the weekend so she could always hang out with me and Princess. And I wasn't already hanging out with Princess anymore because she was too busy. But Princess really, like, I loved that girl to death. So, like, it was just, like, it was feeling like I had left, how many times did I say, like, in this video? I had left Princess alone. So I wanted to make the effort. You guys, this Queen babe would always say like, oh, let me buy stuff for you, you need it, let me cook for you, come over. And I'm just always like, that's not really my thing, that's not how my friendships work. But you know, when you're like 16, 17, maybe 18, you feel like you have to make friends. And I didn't grow up with any sisters, so I always wanted to make female friendships. And I was like, oh, like maybe I should really be going sleepovers. Maybe that would be my friend group, my 3 friends who send me message. So fast forward to the time we started hanging out, not too much, but we're hanging out enough to like where she began to complain like, oh, but you never come to my house, oh, you never let me buy stuff for you, oh, like take my clothes, oh, do this. And I was just always feeling so uncomfortable. But you guys, you think I used to talk now? I didn't talk at all. I was like a gullible goat, man. Just to be walking, following people up and down, that's what I used to do. Yo, my confidence has grown so much. It has grown so much, and I'm so thankful. Like, self-love is important, because people will use you, they will use you anyhow. They will turn you into something you are not, and I'm just so grateful for that. Okay, I'm getting to the stressful part. Okay, so finally, right, this is when the first series of things that happened, because this is going to be a 3-part series. So I decided that one weekend I'm just gonna go to this babe's house. Like, okay, let's finally be friends, let's hang out. I was supposed to stay in her house for the weekend, but I couldn't stay because I had to do someone's hair. And so she was like, oh yeah, bring the girls to my house, let's do her hair, all of that. And this was supposed to be Thanksgiving time, so October, November, December time. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. So the problem was the girl needed to pee, right? So she made the girl go pee like in some other bathroom or whatever, which I was fine with. So I finally finished this girl's hair, and the little girl, I think, either wanted to go and see her face, she wanted to see her hair because she just did it. And so she went to Queen's room to go check her hair. I didn't even know that. So she came back out, she was like, I love my hair, thank you. I was like, oh yay, I even recorded the video for her, all of that. The little girl left, her mom came to pick her up. I remember sitting there, and then Queen just blew up, like out of the blue. What's wrong with you? Why would you do this? Wow, I'm confused. What's going on? What's going on? Why are you angry? So apparently she was upset because I was like, oh, I didn't know. I was even denying it. I was like, no, she didn't. Like, she didn't go into your bathroom. Like, I told her not to go. She was like, yes, she did. I saw her go in there. And so at this point, I didn't know that the girl went in there because I was cleaning up the balcony. I was cleaning up the balcony. So I was like, okay, I'm sorry if she went in there. I didn't see her. I apologize for this girl. But you can tell she was already angry and she felt disrespected. And this I'll use this word a lot in this story, disrespected. Balcony finished, so we all come over later that night, like guys, girls, all the Africans. We're chilling, we're eating, we're cooking, all of that, right? And I don't remember what happened, but I think I was telling the story to someone, or one of our other mutual friends was just talking. So it was all really messy. But all I remember was I was sitting now at the dining table. I just finished eating, and another friend went into the room, right? And that one was sleeping in the room. That one wasn't feeling too well, but she was a mutual friend of Princess again. Princess, you know yourself because you're watching this video. You are stressed. But she's another friend of Princess. So she went into the room to lay down, into Queen's room. Queen blew up, and I was just like, why is Queen angry? Like, it's not me. I did it. She was like, but you're allowing this person in the room again, and you're allowed the person there also. And I was just looking like, why are you yelling at me? So I said something in Yoruba because I'm a Yoruba girl, and that's the only way I know how to insult you, or even like be like, that's what I said. I will never forget. I actually forgot, but now I remember. That's what I said. So I was talking to my friend, and she was yelling at me. I was just like, yes. The next thing I knew, get out of my house now, get out, you fucking gonna come. Hey, it's me, I'm confused, it's me, it's my fault. I should get out. Okay, I wasn't even stressing. Mind you, there are other people in this house, so at least 12 to 13 other people who are all watching this happen. She's like, get out. And I was like, why are you yelling at me? Like, okay, I'll leave. Like, no, fuck this shit, let me leave. And as I was leaving, Princess and one of our other guy friends saw that she was charging for me. So they wanted to run to hold her back so she didn't hit me. Like, she was really close to like jumping on me. This girl is big, what they need, she has dance. So she was trying to, and I was just like, on top of someone to be in your room? Like, what the hell is that? So I was like, nah fam, like, don't talk to me like that, I'm going to leave. And I literally went outside, and these people were begging her, and like, I think she even flung Princess and the guy on the floor or something. And one of our other friends was like, nah, once I saw that she flung those people, I wasn't going to help you guys, no offense, I just couldn't do it, not come and beat me. So that's how it was so scary, because I was just, I'm small me, I was just like, yo, I didn't even do anything, why are you yelling at me? And talk for a minute, right? So you guys, this is the cost story. It's not a lot to, but just think about that. So the issues now are, I'm disrespectful because I don't listen to her. I'm not always coming to see her. You can tell she's a little bit controlling in the way she always demands people. She buys things for people. She does this, she does that, right? Keep in mind. After that, we're still like friends, but we're wearing like friends, if that makes sense. Like, it was just like, oh, it was a mistake, let's apologize, let's move on. Africans never sort of deal with the issue. The issue is just hidden. This is like the top or the tip of the iceberg now. It's time for spring break and we're all thinking, where should we go? Okay, let's go to Cali for spring break or something, and let's bring some couple of friends. Now, I don't think y'all think I'm a billionaire's daughter. I'm not, right? I don't have money. So a lot of times for these trips in school, I would either really save up or like I would borrow money just to feel among. I'll borrow money, I'll do this, I'll do that. Okay, you did yourself. So this particular trip I would never forget. We went to Cali, right? And it was supposed to be me, Queen, Princess, and I think one of our other friends came with us. So it was 4 of us that were all on this trip. So while all this is happening, you remember like December had happened, all before this Cali trip, people are just been apologizing. I've still been like going to hang out with her. I'm still friends with her, but like I just wasn't like best friends. But it's by forced friendship. I was carrying myself in there by forced friendship. So Cali trip happened. We get to Cali. We're having a good time. But again, when you have someone who's controlling like that, I feel like maybe you don't have when you have a female friend who's really controlling, it can get to you. So it was everything they wanted to do that you'd be doing. Cali was very like uncomfortable. Like I wasn't having a great time. I felt like I was spending too much money, and if I wanted to, like, if I didn't want to spend it, she would be like, oh, let me pay for you, you just pay me back, or you don't have to pay me back. So it was feeling like I was more dependent on this girl, on this Queen girl. We move, right? Want to do friendship, we move. This is how friendships work. You support each other. So we're in Cali, you guys, and we're supposed to go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. We went there. It was fun. It was a great time. This is where the problem now started. If you don't know me, you wouldn't know that I'm afraid of heights. Like, I'm terrified of heights. Like, I can't go hiking. Now, there's a problem. If you're afraid of heights, right, you would realize that the Hollywood sign is on a hill. It's on a hill. He's on a hill. I embrace the H factor in that situation. So I don't know why I didn't think that this thing was on a hill, because every time I'd seen it, it looked like it was above a helicopter, but I just mentally didn't think people used to go there. I thought they used to just take picture. So we're supposed to go to the Hollywood sign thing in Cali, and I remember us in the rental, we're already so tired and cranky, and we're driving, and we're just going higher and higher. Like, we're going, and I was like, we're going down, we're going up. Like, we're still going up. Where are we going? What's going on? And so I began to have panic attacks, you guys. I really began to, like, I was crying and holding the car seat. Yo, it's so sad. Like, I was crying and holding the car seat. And then, like, Princess turned around and she's like, Sophia, why are you crying? And then our other friend in the car was like, yo, what's going on? Why are you crying? I was like, I can't breathe. Like, I'm scared. I don't want to do this anymore. You guys, they kept driving. It's so bad. They really kept driving. They drove all the way to the top and then parked on a hillside. Like, the moment on the other side, if I looked, it was just down. Like, you just saw sand down. I almost puked. I was shaking, and I was just like, I can't get down. I can't do this. I'm too scared. And Queen was like, what's wrong with you? Get down now. And I was like, why are you yelling at me? I'm so dramatic. I'm like, why are you yelling at me? I can't do this. I don't want to. You guys, and they said okay. Me, I was thinking my friends would carry. They said okay now. They would support me, and they would let us go down. And maybe later or something, they could do a trip by themselves. They left me in the fucking car. They left me in the car for 4 hours. I will never forget that shit in my entire life. They left me in the car for 4 hours in the California heat. Like, you left a human being in the car for 4 hours with nothing to eat or drink from 4 o'clock to 8 p.m. in the night. Like, passersby really be passing and just see me crying. I literally hid myself under the chair, was shaking and crying. Like, I'll never forget, an old Asian couple even banged on the window when they saw me, and they were like, are you okay? Do you need any help? Like, I literally passed out, woke up, passed out again from fear. and I was still in that fucking car. And they took, like, the keys were there, but like I was too scared to even get down from there and walk or something or follow people, because I was like, if I get down, the car will fall. Yo. The fact that someone could be so mean to you, so terrible to you, and leave you in the car for 4 hours, you'd think would give me sense. You'd think I saw that madness and said, oh, they're all mad, I should stop. You'd think I did that. You'd think I stopped the friendships. You'd think I stopped it. Look at me. Don't I look like a fool? Yes. It's okay. Don't be nice to me. Tell me I don't have sense, because I did not. I did not have sense. Okay, so this is part 1 of the series. Whew, you guys, I'm having PTSD just remembering being in that car and being so scared. But so this is part 1 of the series, right? And so we go back to this school. I'm still feeling some type of way. I was starting to be understanding, like, oh, maybe they didn't mean to leave me in the car, all of that stuff. And so I just let things go. Now this is part 1, and there's a part 2 and part 3, and it gets worse. The things I went through gets worse. Imagine someone being left in the car for 4 hours. It's not the bad thing. This is small. This was small compared to what happened next. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this story time. I hope I wasn't rambling. I hope it wasn't too long. I'm trying something different, and I rarely do story times, and trust me, my life is chaotic. I have been through some sweet nonsense. Okay, so this is my first story time. I hope you enjoyed it. Give a like, a subscribe, and comment down below like something else you want me to do, and I trust me. Do you see me consistency? Sundays and Thursdays, giving you guys content back to back. I might not do G. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Part 2 is about... Part 2 is me going on another trip with these people and then having to come back the next day because it was a madness. So part 2 will be coming out, and then part 3 will come out later on. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below. I think I've said this already. Okay, I have. Okay. Yo, I'm still thinking, you know when something has like been in your head for so long and you think it's normal, and like coming back out to say the story just gave me really bad PTSD, but we move. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to do some more videos like this. Bye guys.
Turn up, story.